Hello, hello.
Hello everyone.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
Welcome to
Good
Britzoners.
morning. Welcome to
Morning.
Brizzo. So, how are you guys doing today?
Just studying about personality.
Yeah, sure. Are you excited, Ulan?
Yeah.
You're so excited, yeah. Oh my God, that's great. Well, thank you for coming. I think I've seen you quite a while recently, so I bet you enjoy our session.
Sure. I really enjoy every time I'm joined to this class
Mm-hmm. Okay,
because
so
the topic is so different every time.
so what? Sorry.
Because the topic is different every time.
All right. So, what about your experience of practicing English in Britain? Do you also enjoy it and do you
Yeah,
feel
sure.
more confident now?
Yeah. I think I feel more confidence and I got improving in my English skill also.
Yeah, we can tell. We can tell from hearing your the way you speak. You're amazing, Lan. Thank you, Lan.
Yeah.
So, all right, I would love to greet another member. We got. Oh, guys, please turn on your video if it's possible for you, so we can get to know each other better, right? So I would love to greet Ilham here. Hello, Ilham. Hi, Ilham.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. So how are you doing today?
I'm not really good. I sprained my ankle this morning, so
Oh my goodness. What happened? I mean, did you do like training or something?
no, I just took wrong side of the road, and then my ankle was like a slippery road. So yeah,
Oh, I mean, it's not that bad, that right? I mean, you will heal soon, right?
yeah.
Okay, so hopefully you got your ankle soon. Get well soon, yeah. I mean, what are you doing to heal that? I mean, did you go to like doctor or something?
We this sort of things like happen to me like what is it? Not all the time, but
All the time?
no. I do experience this thing like 4 times or 5 times since I practice martial arts. So yeah, it will
Oh, you did
definitely
martial
heal.
arts.
Yeah, in about 4 or 3 days, I guess,
Oh my gosh, I get it.
with help. With help by my mom. She will like root stuff like that, and then yeah, it will definitely heal.
Oh, okay, that's nice. But actually, you got to be more careful, right? So you won't
Yeah, I
experience
know.
this kind of thing again. I mean, you can experience this all the time until the rest of your life, right? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, hopefully you get well soon, yeah. Okay, Ilham. Now I would love to create another member. We have Nazla. Nazla here. Hi, Nazla.
Hello.
Hello. Is it possible for you to turn on the video, if you don't mind?
You
Hello? Okay, no problem. So Nazla, is this your first time in Britain?
no
No, because I haven't seen you before. I'm sorry. So how many times did you join Britain?
last time last week I joined, but in the Wednesday class.
Oh, you joined our Wednesday class last week. So did you enjoy it?
Really enjoy. So
Cool,
much
cool,
fun.
cool. Okay. Okay, guys. So since I think we got quite a lot of members here today, now I think we are going to start the class. But before that, it's pretty usual. We have some announcement that is quite important for you. So please listen up carefully. And Rini, would you mind to share the screen for me, please? Hello. Okay. So you guys are probably already hear this announcement so many times, but it's really important to share. We have to share it again and again every class, yeah. So welcome to Britzon, the largest free English community in Jakarta and hopefully in Indonesia. And for those of you who is not familiar with Britzon, we're actually a free English community. We're actually a nonprofit organization, and we come up as English community to provide you guys a free class in every week, right? And we are basically supported by a lot of people who are all volunteers. And this is the free platform for you, so you guys do not have to pay some money or whatever. And this is also the place that is free of judgment for you, so you guys don't need to worry for being judged by everyone else, because nobody will judge you in here about your English level. We are all very supportive people in here. Yeah. So we got 3 different classes in a week. Sorry. The first time is Britzon Speaking Academy, which is usually held on Tuesday, and it starts at 7 p.m. guys. So the focus of this class is about public speaking stuff, right? Just like speech. You can also talk about debate in here, and also interview, etc. And everything relates to public speaking. And the second one is Britzon English Betterment series, which focus on the 4 basic skills in English, just like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So this class is also started at 7 p.m. until drop. The last one is Britzon Fun Day class, which is today, which is usually held on 11 a.m. So this year we actually have 2 systems of Saturday class, guys. We have offline and online class. And please do put your attention on our Instagram. If we run the offline class on Saturday, if you possibly can come, please come. We're gonna share all the detailed information about the offline class later. And our focus is everything fun, right? Just like today, we're going to have fun while practicing our English in here. All right. The next one. Okay, these are our social media accounts, so you guys can follow our Instagram to get further information about our upcoming events or classes or whatever. Just because Instagram is our main platform for the social media, guys. So please follow our Instagram, and we got Britzon English community on YouTube too. So please share, subscribe, and also like for every content that we upload on our YouTube video. And we also have Twitter, and yeah, we also have what is it? Clubhouse. No, can you back this? Okay, we also have Clubhouse, guys. Actually, last week we ran the Clubhouse session. Maybe next time, if we run the Clubhouse session again, you can join us, because it's really fun to share everything in Clubhouse, right? Because you guys can talk like freely. It's pretty amazing. And next, yeah, this is our merchandise. Actually, we, as a non-profit organization, of course, we still need to find the way how to find the fundraising, right? So that's why we sell some products here. It's a pretty cool product. We got T-shirt, lanyard, and also tote bag, as you can see on here. These are also very affordable, guys. So if you are interested in buying our products, our merchandise, you can contact the number that you can see on the screen here, right? Or you can contact our Instagram for business, which is Britzon Merch. You can ask anything about our merchandise in there. And you know what? We get the tagline actually. If you love Britzon, you love Busy Merch. That's a pretty famous though. Okay, next. Okay, we are also supported and sponsored by Library of Kemendikbud or Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, because we usually run the offline class in there before the pandemic hit the world. And unfortunately, we can't run the class in there at the moment, but you still can become the member of the library to get the access for so many book resources. And you can check also in their Instagram. at Perpustakaan Dikbud to get further information about how to become the member of Kemendikbud, of Perpustakaan Kemendikbud. Sorry. Next. Last but not least, this is our after class tradition, which is taking picture together. So when we are doing this, please turn on your video because you are going to be famous and to be your pictures going to be shared on Instagram, and a lot of people can see it. You're going to be famous. And don't forget to give your feedback for the class, and we will send the link after the class ends on the WhatsApp group. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for the announcement. So before we go to our conductor, Dina, I would love to ask probably several members again in here related to the topic. Yeah, I would love to greet Mr. Zaki. Hi, Mr. Zaki.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you today? Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you. Okay, so Mr. Zaki, we actually sent the link for the test on WhatsApp group. Have you taken your test?
Okay. I better take a look first.
Oh, you haven't
I'm sorry.
taken the test.
I haven't.
Ah, no problem. Okay.
No. The test is I've took the test, but I don't know how I set it back.
I
Sorry,
mean, have you got the result from your test?
yeah.
Okay, so before you tell us the result, what do you think about that? I mean, does it reflect your personality or not?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just kind of in intermediate. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're about to
I'm
find out.
indecisive on everything. I stick everything in the middle.
Okay, cool. No
It's
worries,
kind
no
of safe
problem.
for me.
Okay, we can talk further about it later. Okay, thank you, Mr. Zaki. And what about Fazri?
Yeah.
Okay, so Fazri, have you taken your personality test?
Yeah, of course. I
Okay.
already take it.
Okay, before you tell us the result, do you think personally it's like a reflection from your real self?
I think I also confused of my personality because same as similar with Mr. Zaki, I stick in the middle. So I can I do not have a specific personality.
You do not have
I
a
think
specific
like that.
personality. You actually do. You actually have both.
Okay.
But you're just not aware of it. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, no problem, guys. We can talk further about it with our wonderful conductor since she is already here. Okay, so Dina, are you ready?
Yep, ready.
Okay, so before you start the session, maybe you have some expectation about the members, the result of the members test.
I actually don't, because
You don't?
personally I haven't really explored like everyone around me. I haven't asked my mom what is her result or like everyone around me. So I only know for myself and some of few friends. So I actually don't know what to expect, but I just want us to have fun while exploring all of those things.
Mhm. Why not? If you don't mind me asking, why did you never ask like your closest one to take the personality test?
Because the pace where I am really into this kind of thing was when I was in high school.
Mhm.
So I only know
Oh.
a few of my high school friends. And then here I'm in college studying about it. I am no longer interested into it.
You're no longer interested.
Not as
Well-
much as I used to.
Well, while you are in it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty weird.
okay. Okay, so Dina, you can talk about it further. So I'll give you the screen right now.
Can I just share my own screen, Kak?
Yeah, please. Can you?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Can you guys see it now?
Not just yet.
It's still working. It's still yeah. Okay, it's good now.
Okay. So yeah, as you guys already know, my name is Dina, and I'm a psychology student. I'm here to, bring you guys in to explore some of the online personality tests that is available online. But just a little bit of disclaimer, I'm here as a student, as my capability as a student. So I don't got that mastery on this personality testing, but I got a few little knowledge that is maybe a little more than a publicly known personality test, because I got a few credit semester invested into it. So yeah, and in this class, I want you guys to be, as active as you can be. I mean, if you guys have something in mind, please just say it in the chat box or like raise your hand, because we're gonna be exploring this together. It's not like I'm giving you something that is really hard. It's just we're gonna be verifying some of the tests, Yeah, let's just get through it. So I'm just curious about how far have you guys gone to explore this topic. So have you guys ever taken any personality test before? You can say it in the chat box or you can raise your hand. Maybe Kak Wulan, before Kak Wulan, are you there,
Yeah.
Kak?
Yeah.
Before the big 5 personality test that being shared in the group chat, have you ever taken one before, Kak?
Unfortunately, I haven't.
I haven't. So how do you feel about the first test that you got?
I think the result is quite correct with my personality,
Oh,
and
okay.
I enjoy it.
You enjoy it. Yeah. Most of the people that I know, that I invite them to do a little dumb tests in the internet, they also enjoy it, even though they know it's kind of questionable, But yeah. What about, is there any people who have done any personality test before? I want to know what test it is. Maybe Kapu. Okay, who's there? Oh, Kariski. Hi, Kariski.
Hey,
Have you done any personality test before?
I have taken Mbti Tests online.
Yeah, MBTI is really popular. So what's your type, Kak?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got ESTJ.
ESTJ. Okay, it's
ESTJ.
pretty rare. It's pretty rare from what I've known. But yeah, we'll be back into MBTI later. But in the next slide, I got the first test that will be going through, and I think I want some volunteer just to verify this test, whether this test is true or not. So who wants to accompany me to go through the first test? Can you guys please raise your hand? Okay, so I'm just gonna choose randomly. Oh. Okay, we got 2. There's Kak Pupu dan Kak Intan. Okay. Kak Intan and Kak Pupu will be seeing some picture together, and also every one of you guys should go through this together and then see what kind of person are you. Okay, guys, you ready? So this is
Yeah.
this is the picture. So Kak Intan, what object did you see first in this picture, Kak?
I see a boy. A boy?
Oh, okay, a boy.
I'm not sure. The hair from the back. Human?
A boy.
Probably.
Okay, a man. Okay. What about Kak Pupu? What did you see first in this picture, Kak?
I see trees first.
Trees. Okay. Okay, so this test is actually about how you guys see your world. How what kind of perspective do you guys see the world? And this is the result. So apparently, Kak Intan, you are an individual full of positivity. I think we can see that. Yeah, and oftentimes you give other advices on their struggles. Is that correct, Kak?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay, guys. Let's save Kak Intan's number in the group. And then if we have a problem, let's just go to Kak Intan.
That's great.
Okay, so this far, the test result is pretty accurate, Kak. Okay, nice. What about Kak Pupu? Kak Pupu, you saw a tree. Sometimes you
Yes.
tend to find yourself afraid of what the world holds. Is that true, Kak?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
And yeah, that's true. My biggest failure, my biggest fear is failure. Yeah, that's true.
So it's pretty accurate, Kak.
Yes, Dina.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone who wants to share the result other than Kak Pupu and Kak Intan? You guys can just, share in the chat or raise your hand. Yeah, we got Kak Yin. What's your result, Kak?
Okay, so I just look tree for the first time. So for the result is that is true because I am currently the person who like pessimistic person. So it's kind of same with the result that I read on the screen.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Yin, for your participation. But yeah, when I first took this test, when I first searching about this test, I think the first thing that I saw is a man also, just like Kak Intan. Yeah, I don't know if I'm full of positivity, but I guess that's good for myself. What about you, Kak Dian? You raise your hand.
Yes, I saw a man, and it might be true that I'm good at giving advice to other people, but I am horrible at giving advice to myself.
Oh, okay. Maybe Kak Dian and Kak Intan, both of you should, if Kak Intan got a problem, then Kak Dian will give advice, and then vice versa. Thank you, Kak Dian. What about Kak Zaki, Mr. Zaki? How about you?
Okay. The first time I saw it, I also see a Tarzan. I think I see a man because kind of, to my opinion, it's obvious. So I don't know what the result is. Well, it's quite nice. I think maybe I'm not sure either, but
Oh, you're not really sure about it.
yeah.
But between all of these categories, do you think you can fit yourself better in the others?
Yeah, I think depending, based on the test, based on the answer, yeah, I think it's quite accurate. I think.
Okay, but do you fear failure, Mr. Zaki?
I'm kind of accepting anything.
Oh,
I'm kind of accepting. The main thing is for me, I have to try it first. Doesn't think about the result.
Okay. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, I think it's true that you can give advice to others who's struggling. I mean, we didn't even struggling, but we get advice.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for participating. I guess we can tell that some people think that this test is kind of questionable. Like me, I don't really think that I'm positive, or like Kazak. What Mr.
Well,
Zaki
there's nothing 100% correct about this kind of test, I think.
Yeah.
But anyone can do the test. Everything can try. Just like I said, anything anyone can try. Why not?
Right. Anyone can try this test. I mean, this is what this is the sole reason why I decided to get into psychology because I went to this test a lot when I was in middle school, and I just decided to go into psychology. Yeah, this test I got it from a news sites from Tasikmalaya. Apparently, this test is published in a news sites, you guys. So in psychology, we usually, publish if we develop a task, if we create a task, based on a lot of research to, thousands of people. And then we make a test and we usually publish it in like some journal, journal publisher. So not in the news sites. So this is kind of different. This is unique. And from this test, I didn't really find the creator of the test. So I think the creator is Kak Silmi Fadila Meitasnia. She developed this test and then decided to publish it in the site news. And yeah, it's generally entertaining. But if you guys search on Google with the key term of tes kepribadian, there will be a lot of them popping up in your screen. And in fact, when I search through Google tes kepribadian, this site was the first sites that appeared. And then I clicked it, and then it was just 2 hours ago being published, So that's very fast publishing, that's very rapid of them, keep publishing the articles and the tests. Like you can see from the timestamp, it was 5 hours ago, 17 hours ago. It means that they keep publishing it. There are hundreds of them in the internet. Yeah, and apparently you can tell your personality from which kind of picture that you saw first, like whether it's a heart picture or like a fish. This is kind of weird actually, if you guys have already taken like a personality matkul. And yeah, there are a lot of these kind of tests on the internet if you guys Google it. But the issues that I found with this new site's personality tests is just too general, guys. I mean, like, even if we go back, even if you got wolf, even if you choose wolf, you saw wolf first, it doesn't, only a little percent of the population fear failure, only a little percent. So yeah, the probability of this test being true is actually really big because it's too general. The category are just too general. And then also the second point that I find it pretty questionable is it doesn't really say bad about yourself. I mean, not gonna lie, my family will probably say that I'm quite a short-tempered kind of kid. But if I go through all of these tests, none of them will say that about me. because yeah, even if Hitler took that test, I bet you cannot.
Hi, hello, Din. I think you got trouble with your connection.
That he is like, yeah, it won't say bad. Oh, okay. What if I turn off my camera?
I think it's back normal now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where was I?
Sorry for interruption.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Even if Hitler took this test, you won't be able to tell that Hitler had already killed millions of people. It won't say it's bad about you at all. And because of that, people feel validated. Even if it's not true, I mean, it's still good. So yeah, maybe I'm like that, even though it's not really true. And it's still a good thing. So yeah, yeah, it's generally entertaining to be validated with those kind words, kind adjectives, And perhaps because it's entertaining and people like me, when I was in middle school, I kept going back, like whenever I had free time, I keep going back to those kind of tests. Like there are hundreds of them that I've done. And yeah, it keeps me to, to want to know about myself more, even with these questionable tests, And I think they publish it because they want the view, right? They just want a view. That's why they rapidly keep publishing this kind of tests, because people that are like me when I was in middle school keep coming back to it. And yeah, if you dive in those kind of tests quite a lot, you will eventually starting to wonder about human nature. Why people who sees a man sees a world like this. Meanwhile, if I see a tree, I see a world like this. Why are they different? What makes them different? And what's behind all of those decisions that people make? It was all started with those questions. Philosophers back then, when it was like still 1700, when there wasn't like an empirical research, when research are still done with just thinking and verifying, not like our scriptsy, that's very hard. Yeah, philosophers were asking also about that, wondering about that, until there were this one personality category that is based on people health condition. And I think it's still happening right now too. Like if there's like a person who keeps, if there's like a friend of mine who keeps, getting angry for like silly reasons, I will say to them, hey, you're gonna get hypertension when you're older if you're being like this. Like those kind of things. That's actually the first, discussion about personality categories and naming about what kind of people with this kind of health condition. That's all the first starting of this personality thingy. Until in the 800, there's a man called Sigmund Freud. He's like a psychologist, but back then there wasn't a psychology yet. Psychology wasn't born. So this person, I think he was a physician, but he handled a lot mental health patients. There used to be like hysteria. It's called hysteria, an illness where people are just like randomly, get scared to death, randomly get panic attack, we could say now. Yeah, he created this first theory about personality. So he developed a mental level of a human, or a mind level. Maybe some of you have heard about this word, unconscious, conscious, or like subconscious, I think it's pretty common. Yeah, so that's from Freud's theory. So your conscious level, Freud said that it's just a little part of your whole mental, processing. There's just a little part. It's just a tip of an iceberg, people sometimes say. Yeah, your consciousness is your ability to think logically. Like when you do math, you use your consciousness, or like when you're making a decision whether to buy a laptop with pink color or like with blue color, you're thinking with your consciousness. And there's also pre-consciousness. This is sometimes people call it subconsciousness, but in psychology, people say it with pre-consciousness, which is the memory that you gotta recall if you want to say it. Like, for example, if I ask Kak Intan, who's your mother's name? You gotta, think for a split second about your mother's name in the back of your brain. That's called pre-consciousness. And then the biggest part of our mental level, according to Freud, is unconsciousness, which Freud said that from all of your experience since you were like toddler until now, that you thought you had already forget, it's actually stored in unconsciousness level. And that's why people have trauma, even though they don't know where it come from. People sometimes just suddenly have like panic attack. And according to Freud, that's because they got a lot of trouble in this part of mental process. So it come up as something that is weird in consciousness level, which is like panic attack and hardness to breathe. Yeah, this kind of thing. So what I was explaining was actually a real, lecture. So it's just a sneak peek of what personality theories credit semester worth of 2 is like. Some nerdy stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed those kind of things. But yeah. The second task is MBTI. So I kind of want to go back to Kak Rizky. Hi, Kak Rizky. I think he's
Yes.
not here. Oh, he's here. What was your type before?
ESTG.
ESTJ. Okay.
ESTJ.
What about others? Can I know, Kak Ilham, have you done any MBTI test before, Kak Ilham? Oh, you haven't?
I did, but I forgot the result. So
Okay. Okay. Someone who still remember about the result, please raise your hand.
I just have one question, please.
Yeah, Kazaki, what is it?
When the MBTI test first held?
Okay, thank you for bringing this up. Because if you don't, I think I'd forget to explain. Before I answer your question, what about Kayin? Kayin, you just raised your hand. What's your type?
Okay, I have ISFP.
Hello. I think Dina is gone. Hello, Dina. You're still here? Hello.
I think there's connectivity trouble. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think she get a connection trouble. Probably she's fixing it right now. Doesn't matter. Yeah, Dina. Actually, we can't clearly hear you. Maybe you can change your connection for a while, and then you can come back. Yeah. Okay. So probably, guys, Dina is fixing her connection now. Who's Dina asking last time? Yin, yeah. Hello, Yin.
Yes, Kak.
Okay.
Hi.
So how's your last MBTI test? I mean,
I already checked twice and always come out with ISFP.
ISFP. Wait, I gotta check it a little bit. I mean, is that I mean, does it reflect your real personality or not? Because to be honest, I've never taken any MBTI test.
I think most of the result is come out with my personality as well. So basically, I do love to stay at home and yeah, waste my time in my small room, and also I don't like to go out and meet people around and meet many people makes me like busy and some things like it's not of my type, some things like that.
Okay, so is that kind of, I mean, I'm not expert in this, but I would love to ask, is that kind of introvert or what? I mean, I personally don't really know about it. Do you find yourself as an introvert or extrovert?
I define myself as introvert because I don't like talk with people, and also I don't like have what is that, chit chatting if the topic is not important to me. So yeah, I define myself as introvert one.
Introvert, but actually you probably just not aware that you are now in the middle of us right here. Do you enjoy it? I mean, some of introvert people that I know, they say that they got no energy if they are in the middle of so many people.
Yes, so that's why I said that I love to spend my time in my small room, and if there is any occasion, if I want to go out, I choose to go out with myself or with the small group one, because I don't like with any crowd, like the party people, something like that.
Okay. What about when you are in Brizon class? I mean, when you can meet a lot of people that you probably don't know.
Yeah, that's my struggle as well, because I'm a teacher as well. So
You're a
after
teacher.
class, yes, I'm a teacher.
Oh wow.
So it's so tiring after class. I should, like, what is it then, to explain so many things to the students, and also to have like a funny face, and also to what is then, to respond the many people as well. So yeah, I still try to be, what is it then, to be open, and also to be someone who can satisfy with this job, because the teachers should be like to explain anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. Well, thank you for the answer, Ian. Thank you for
Yes,
sharing
you're
as well.
welcome, Kak.
Okay. Now, guys, we got Dina back. Hi, Dina. You here?
Halo Kak.
Okay.
What about now,
very
Kak?
good. Yeah, it's good
It's
already.
good now?
It's better.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, yeah, that's actually part of the discussion, but we're gonna go through it later after we verify this MBTI test. So yeah, we got quite a lot of response here. I think because MBTI was quite popular like in 2019 or 2020. So Kak Pupu and Kak Diki got INFP, Kak Yasrin ESFP, and Kak Najla ESFJ. So guys, I want you guys to verify with your present self here whether all of those types are still correct or not. Because we actually got Kasara who keeps changing between personalities. Or are you got like a multiple personality, Kasara? Do you have that disorder?
Probably, I don't know.
We probably should not joke about that disorder. Sorry, guys. But yeah, this is the what is it? The characteristic of each type. So as an INTP, Kak Safira, I think, get INTP. Is that true that you are quiet, Kak? Oh, Kak Safira, are you there? I think she's not here. But Kak Pupu, are you do you think that yourself is creative, idealistic, caring, and loyal, Kak Pupu?
Yes. I think that personality reflects my true personality, because I'm introverted, and then I love creative things. That's why I joined Britzoners. And then, yeah, I think my values are, so I'm highly sympathetic and altruistic person. I value kindness and compassion above all else, and I feel it's crucial to care for others. I think that's from me, Dina.
I mean, who doesn't think about you that way? No. But like, honestly, you are like that. I can, say that for you. Yeah, it's quite true. But what about Kadiki? Because like, I think Kadiki and Kapupu is a little bit different for those of you who's already known them. What about you, Kadiki? Do you find this really represent yourself as a whole?
Yeah, I think mostly this characteristic of NFT kind of represent me, something like creative, idealistic, caring, and maybe loyal. And yeah, I'm constantly seeking ways to understand people and to understand how the world works, maybe something like nerdy things. And I'm also an introvert, and I really like creative activity, just what Kat said.
Okay, it's really nice to hear those things from you and Kapupu. But yeah, it's actually not a nerd, Kadiki. You don't have to think that yourself is a nerd if you keep wondering about these humanity issues. That's actually the thing. And this is the extroverted, side aspect. And yeah, fun fact: when I was in middle school, I test myself. There wasn't like a test in Bahasa yet at that time. Like even in English, there's only like I think 1 and 2 websites. But like a few days ago, I searched again for it, and there's even like a lot of languages options there. And yeah, we can see that from the growing of this test popularity. But yeah, when I was in my middle school, I got INTP. So Kak Vira, or like my older sister here, she's actually the me in a more older used to self. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I used to be really quiet. My friend verified this yesterday. When I was in high school, I used to be very quiet, contained, and analytical. I'm such a nerd. Basically, INTP is a nerd. If you open the website, you can see that you are being, you got a similar, type with Albert Einstein, So Kak Safira, do you think that you're yourself a nerd? Oh yeah, she admitted. So yeah, but then when I was preparing this material, I did the test again, and then it turns out as an, if I'm not mistaken, ENFP, which is quite different because INTP is a lot more, in the analytical, logical stuff. ENFP is more like creative, energetic, enthusiastic. It's a lot different, right? But yeah, that's the thing with this test. Like what Kasara had experienced before, it keeps changing on her. Kasara keep getting a different test result, and it's probably because of this. These 3 personality traits, characteristics, and yeah, these 3 are a term that keep misunderstood. They kept being used interchangeably. But this is a little from the book, so this is a nerdy stuff a little. Kak Safira must enjoy this. So personality is actually relatively permanent traits and unique characters. So if we're talking about personality, we can say that personality can change, but it's only like it needs a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, probably maybe like a half time of their life to change their personality. That's them as a whole. If someone like, let's say that I am a short-tempered kind of person in my home, in my family, but like I got that side where I got the soft-hearted and loving and caring personality outside of my house, and I can also care to the people that I get angry about, That's not my personality. So short temper is not my personality. It's just a tiny part that is unique, which we can call that as characteristic, which is a unique attributes of an individual. It could be temperament, it could be physics, it could be intelligence. If someone born as a genius, we can tell that their uniqueness is in their intelligence, but that's not their personality. And we also got the last one here, which is traits. So it's actually placed like personality as the head, and then the child is characteristic, and then the grandchild is traits. So traits is something that is can change like in a short period of time. Not really short, like maybe a few months, not like a day or 2, but a few months. Yeah, it's a consistency of behavior over time. Like for example, like I am naturally growing up, I'm more like a disorganized kind of person. Then I got a housemate which is very organized and clean and disciplined. In a few months living with that friend, I can be organized too, even though that is not my truly self. But I can be like that, but I need a lot of times to adopt that trait as my personality. but I can be organized in front of her, you know, for her comfortability. But I can also be back to disorganized again, because that's my of different results every time she took her test. And it's like me, I got INTP when I was in middle school, but then when I'm in college now, I got ENFP. Yeah, because trait can change, and even there's some records that says that even though like it's taken in a different short period of time, even though in like maybe I take this test like today, and then tomorrow I take the test again, and then it can come out as a
All right, Dina, I think you're okay. You back, Dina? Hello. Okay, she got a connection trouble again.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Okay, you back.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, maybe part of indie home personality is quiet, slow. Yeah. I'm sorry, but yeah, the issues with MBTI test is first of all, Catherine and Isabel Briggs, they are siblings. They are who created this test, and fun fact, they are not formally trained in psychological testing. There's actually a specific field of study who, you know, study about psychological testing. It's called psychometrics. And moreover, personality testing, because personality is actually still vague between all of the experts. We as a student have to, you know, we still have to memorize all of those different definitions, because they still haven't got the conclusion about what exactly is defined as a personality. They still got a different, you know, opinion about it. Yeah, they haven't really trained in psychological testing. Moreover, personality testing, which is something that is really vague even between all of the academics there. And yeah, the second one, it roughly puts us into fixed categories, when in reality, personality is like a continuum. So personality works like a line. There's two extreme here. There's introvert and there's extrovert. And most of people tend to be in the center of it. So they are either slightly introvert or slightly extrovert. They have the tendency to go to two extremes, but they still in the middle generally. Just like what Kak Zaki had said, that I'm more like a moderate person. I can be like this and like that, you know, because most people tend to be in the center rather than the extreme. Just like what Kak Fira had said, that she is an introvert, but she still enjoy a lot of talks and fun time with friends. You know, she's not like alone all the time. And yeah, that's what makes this, you know, this types is kaku, very kaku. I don't know the words for kaku, so yeah. And also the result of the test is always changing, even taken into a different short period of time, just like what Kak Sarah experienced. And that's true. That's not wrong. That doesn't mean yet that you don't have personality or you got multiple personality, Kak Sarah. It's okay. But yeah, I got one test that you guys already know, actually, the test that you guys have done before the class. It's actually called the Big Five personality test. It is, hello guys, can you guys hear me?
Yes, Dina.
Yes, Dina.
Yes, Kak Dina.
It's all good.
Okay. The Big Five personality test is actually a more reliable personality test. It's not like MBTI. You don't really change like in one night into a really different person, into a different types. And yeah, you guys now can share about your result in the chat. I want to know actually. Oh, yeah, thank you, Kadian. It's stiff for Kaku. Yeah, MBTI, categorize people into really stiff, types. It's as if you're an introvert, you cannot hang out with your friends a lot, those kind of stiff stuff. Okay. You guys can actually share your result in the chat box, and then I'll see some of them. Okay, I got. Okay, Kak Ilham got. I see. Okay, while you guys are sharing it, I guess I'll share mine too. So this is mine. I only record for the highest and lowest scored. So the highest is agreeableness and the lowest is conscientiousness. So guys, try to practice to spell this word right here. Conscientiousness, guys. It's a little bit hard. Conscientiousness. It's different. Yeah, right. Thank you, Kayuyan.
It's really hard though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is the meaning of the result. The creator of the test, there's actually few people that develop this test. They make factors, not really a type. So as a person as a whole in this world, you have your point of extraversion, whether low or high. And you also got your tendency of neuroticism, whether high or low, So this few guys that I forgot their name, unfortunately, they make 5 factors, which why the test itself called Big 5. So there's like extraversion, which in high score, if people got high score of extraversion, they tend to be affectionate, joiner. Joiner means readily joins group or campaigns. So they are like a, go girl. If you ask them to hang out, they can just go out. It's easy for them to go out to, do an activity, not like an introvert. And meanwhile, in low score, we get the more introverted type of people with low score of extraversion. So for those of you who got low score in extraversion, you guys are more like a reserved. Reserved mean slow to reveal emotion or opinions. You're more like in the background rather than in the spotlight kind of guy. And then you're also a loner too. Mind you, this is according to the number. So if you're like 60, you're a little bit extraversion, not like an absolute 100% extraversion. So this is like a tendency, And if you get a low score of extraversion, you're more quiet, passive, And if you got high score, you are fun-loving, active, and passionate. Also, there's also this second factor, which is neuroticism. If you got a high score of neuroticism, please take a friend, a close friend that you can talk to, because if you get high in neuroticism, you tend to be more anxious. Anxious is more like, it comes from the same word with anxiety. So you tend to get anxiety quite easily, and then you can get easily temperament. You're quite temperamental. If you're experiencing an emotion, you got a lot high intensity emotion compared to others, and you're also pretty self-conscious and vulnerable. Vulnerable means susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm. So guys, if there's a word that is you guys haven't really known, if there's an adjective that you guys haven't already known, I actually put a little what is it, keterangan in here. Okay, I hope you guys can read it now. And then also people with a low score of neuroticism, they tend to be calm, even-tempered, comfortable, hardy. Hardy means that you are hard. You're a hard worker. You don't get compromised you don't get quit easily, you know. And also openness. People that are high score in openness tend to be imaginative, creative, originals. They are tend to be perceived as someone that is smart, probably. And also people with low score openness, they tend to be down to earth, uncreative. They prefer the traditional way of doing things. You know, the rules, they abide the rules, and also conservative, you know. And there's also these two factors left, which is agreeableness. People with high score of agreeableness, they appear to be a person that is kind. So Kapupu, are you what's the highest score of yours, Kak?
My highest score is openness. It's 94%, just like the same percentage with Dian.
Oh, okay.
94%.
What's your agreeableness score, Kak?
85%.
See, it's still high.
What about you, Dina?
Yeah, I'm highest in agreeableness, but I only got 60%. So I'm not like the most agreeable person that there is. But yeah. And people with low score agreeableness tend to be ruthless, suspicious, stingy, antagonistic. See, this is different from the first task. You know, this kind of adjectives tend to be perceived as a negative thing in our society, right? Ruthless, antagonistic, you know. It's different from the first task because it actually tells, you know, more of yourself in a different holistic view, because the other task, the first task that we did, is only the good part of ourselves. They don't really reveal our bad part, because not gonna lie, we all got this bad side of ourselves. And also conscientiousness. People who are high score in this people who are high score in this conscientiousness, they ready to accept something without sorry guys. They are more like a disciplined, organized, punctual type of person. So if you're highest in conscientiousness, you and I are not gonna be able to be friend well, because I'm scored 15 in conscientiousness. I'm very disorganized. And yeah, people that are low score in conscientiousness tend to be negligent, lazy, disorganized, late, aimless, and quitting. But it's okay. This is just like a continuum, you know. Personality and traits can change. Even this test is not perfect, you know. Even all of the academics that there is, they still being vague about what personality is. So it doesn't really mean that when you low score on conscientiousness, or like you got a low score in agreeableness, you are a wholly bad person. No, because we still can change, you know. Personalities keep changing over time. Okay, that's it for the explanation of the Big Five. Anyone wants to share about their perspective about this result? You guys can raise your hand if you want. What about Kak Ilham? Kak Ilham, how's the test? How's your result?
Wait, I didn't really know about this stuff. So yeah, but I got 71% of openness, and my lowest one is the neuroticism. Yeah.
Okay, so is it true that you are a calm, even-tempered, self-satisfied kind of person?
I would say 50-50. Sometimes I can be calm, sometimes I would like boom. Depends on the situation, I guess.
What about the high score openness? Is that true? Is these adjectives are in you?
Most of them, yes, but I would say that I less imaginative for this one. So yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you're from like, engineering, right?
Engineering? No.
Oh no, oh, sorry. That's
No.
completely wrong.
You get the wrong person, maybe.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, Kak Ilham. Okay, thank you, by the way, Kak Ilham, for sharing with us the result. What about Kak Fazri? What about your result, Kak Fazri?
I think a little bit of confused in conscientiousness because I got exactly 50%. I actually a prepared person, but also the most disorganized person. Like I don't like organized person. Actually, the organized person like disgusting for me. Like I don't really handle of what is it? Pokoknya nggak rapi aja orangnya.
You don't like organized people?
Yes, I don't like organized people because I feel like what is it? Bulu kuduknya berdiri. Like,
very unique.
Yeah, I don't like the organized people.
Okay. What about your high score?
It's not actually high. The openness, I got 67%. That is the highest of my score.
Yeah, it's similar with me. So like you're open but not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is why this test is better, because it doesn't really put us into a rough, category. If we are INTP, we cannot be INFP to some specific people, even Kak Fazri, he's disorganized, but at something he is prepared. He can be prepared. It works as an continuum, like what I've said before. You can be consciousness. You can have a high score conscientiousness at some part of your life, but you can also get a really low score of conscientiousness in the other part of your life. And yeah, this test, fun fact, this test, if you search for in a Google Scholar, for example, if you search the Big Five personality, they will show you some of the journals that tell what kind of people that tends to get a high score in school. They do a lot of research with this tool, not like MBTI, because in this tool, I actually learned about this tool when I'm at class. But MBTI, I've never really heard about it even once. They never really got mentioned in the class in psychology. So yeah, this is probably a more accurate type of test. And yeah, I think I'm done with my. No, still got one slide left. Yeah, these all are just the new way of fun. I think since MBTI, people got excited to tell and share about their own personality to others. Even some recruitment process, they use these MBTI tools to know more about the candidates. And yeah, the more you know now that MBTI is not really represent yourself. So yeah, you can tell the HR if they use MBTI. Yeah, I think this is the new way of fun, because initially all of the tests that is being created is not really used as something that you do to yourself. You can do it to yourself to know a little about yourself, to name some aspect of your personality, but it's initially created not to use to yourself, but rather they are used by professional to see yourself. just like a first assessment of a meeting with your doctor, your physician. Like they need to assess you, they need to know more about yourself. And sometimes they use these personality tools to know about yourself. So yeah, this is, I think, a new thing also for psychology, because yeah, we only knew it now that it can get popular apparently. And there's way more tests that I cannot really explain in this class. There are tests that is more, they got a lot more sense than naming ourselves. They see a human as a process. There are tests like that. They name a human based on their, progress in life or like their age. There are a lot of different tests that is available in psychology, but this is just like an easy one that you can just fill out some question and then you know about yourself, even though it's not really representing yourself as a whole. So yeah, I think this is just the new way of fun to know yourself better with personality tests, but they just don't get to invest into it because that's just your way of labeling yourself. And we all know that labeling ourselves isn't really going to, make a progress about anything. It's just the starting point of us, what kind of, progress we want to make from this state of us being labeled as some specific labels. So yeah, I think that's it for me, Karif. We can go to the next session.
All right. That was really, really interesting topic, Dina, and kind of fun actually. Probably some of us here find out that taking personality test could actually help them to find out their real personality, or even actually confuse why the result is not reflecting their own personality, right? Just like me actually, because when I took the Big 5 test, and then I was like, I can describe myself as somebody who really loves to be with few people or many people. Actually, I enjoyed it. But the result is actually that was my lowest point from the Big 5. That's quite shocking for me. I don't know. I mean, probably I have to take the test again, maybe to clarify or to validate if it's true or not. I don't know. But actually, the presentation is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Dina. I'm sure everyone is having fun. And now, guys, we are going to have another session, which is the FGD session, right? But before that, probably we have the taking picture session. Can we move it to the middle? Rini, you might help us to take the picture.
Okay, wait.
Okay, so guys, please turn on your video so you guys can be on the screen. All of you guys, please. And please keep turning on your video until the FGD session so you guys can, get to know each other. Whenever you're ready, Rini.
Okay. There's still few people who doesn't turn on their camera. There is Kak Tito, Kak Nazla, Kak Sabto, Kina, and Sarah. Hello, guys. Please turn on your camera. Okay, maybe they're not here, but okay, let me try on 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Cheese. Okay, that's all.
All right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Rini, for taking the picture. Now, guys, we are going to jump to the FGD session, which is going to be led by several wonderful facilitators. Let me check them. They're still here. The first one we got Diki Adiatma. Hi, Diki.
Hi, Karif. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you.
Okay, then the second one we got Yaslin. Hi, Yaslin.
Hello, Kak. I'm here.
Hello. Okay. Next we have Dian. Hello, Dian.
Hola.
All right. And the next we have Putri or Princess.
Hello. Hello, wonderful people. See you in the
Hello,
room.
Princess. And
Oh,
also we got Ezra. Hi, Ezra.
Hello.
All
Hello,
right.
everyone. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I hope you guys are ready, yeah, to lead the discussion. And guys, the FT session will last for 30 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy the session. All the facilitators will tell you guys what to do in there. If you guys enjoy the session, and please come back to the main room once you finish the discussion. See you. Bye bye.
See you.
See you,
See you
Arif.
Thank you,
guys.
Arif.
Wait a
Thank you,
sec,
Dina.
guys. Wait a sec. I'm still organize this thing.
No worries, Rene. Take your time. And be sure you guys are not quiet in there, yeah, because this is also your opportunity to, practice your English, right? That's why you come here, huh?
Okay,
So
I'll start this breakout room. See you.
sure. Have you done, Rini?
Yeah. So, Farid, you will be the
I think
facilitator in
you
the
haven't, Rini. I think you haven't put Putri in the facilitator room.
I put Kak Putri on Yasrin room because it's just few people here.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
There are.
You can pull Putri here.
Oh, okay.
To lead the discussion because she is supposed to be the facilitator.
Okay. Wait a sec. I already asked Kak Pupu to come here.
Mm-hmm.
There's Kak Pupu here.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Hi, Britzoners. I was in Yasrin's room, and then someone pulled me back here.
Am I supposed to be in here?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're supposed to be here. Okay, so I think I'm the facilitator here. I would like to say hi, Britzoners.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Pupu. Hello.
Okay, hi to Safira. Hello. Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I think I might have to turn off my camera because I share the same Wi-Fi.
All right. Okay. So how are you doing, Safira?
Yeah, really good. I'm on a holiday actually, so.
Oh, you're on a holiday. Wow, that's great. And what I would like to ask you first, what drives you to come to this class? What makes you interested? Hello? Oh, I think the connection is not good.
Can you guys
What
hear
about
me?
Miss? Oh, okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's interesting because lately there are a lot of interests toward personality test, and I get curious about that, and like, does it really represent people? And I think conductor Dina has done a great job. Thank you, Kak Dina.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And Dina helped us to know deeper about ourselves, right? Okay. Thank you, Safira. What about Mr. Zaki? Hello, Mr. Zaki.
Hi, Kak Pupu. Sorry.
How are you? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time, I know. Yes, I am very. Yeah. So.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So.
doing my own thing. That's all.
Oh, thank you for keep coming to our classes, Mr. Zaki.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
All right.
I'm gonna try to keep up with
Okay,
class.
so everyone, thank you, Mr. Zaki. I think I will share my screen to facilitate this discussion. Wait, share to main session. Wait a minute. Wait. While waiting for my screen, I think I would like to ask Safira's test results on the big five personality tests. What are your results, Safira?
For the highest score, I've got 75% on the openness. So I've got 25% on apa tadi? Something about discipline, I forgot.
Conscientiousness.
Yeah, conscientiousness. Wait, let me just check again. Yeah, the conscientiousness. So I think that's to some extent it represents my personality traits, because yeah, I don't like routinity. I don't like conventional way of doing things. I like to be an adventurer, and I am a very impulsive person and easily sidetracked, and not really disciplined at all.
I see. Yeah, but I can feel your determination in this. So how many percentage did you get from your conscientiousness?
For consciousness, I've got 25%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, 25%. Not too far from Dina, right? You got 17%.
Actually, I got. Yeah, I just laughed when I saw Dina's.
Probably if our mom do this test.
Discipline, and I am.
Okay.
You are less disciplined than I am.
What? I'm less disciplined than you? No. Whenever I come to her kosan, like I'm always the one who's doing the cleaning and stuff. Even like her clothes, her laundry. I do that.
Yeah, that's private.
Okay. All right. So I already shared my screen, everyone. I think it's time for us to do this discussion. Celeb personality mix and match. Exploring personality tests on the internet by Dina. Okay, so in this FGD, we should pick a celeb and then we should match their most relevant personality based on the 5 factors that Dina has mentioned earlier. And then we need to remember there's the high and low score, which means you got 10 personality types in total. Okay, I will show you the celebrities. First is Hotman Paris. I think I would like to ask Dina to set an example for us. Dina, so what do you think about Hotman Paris? Oh, you should pick a celeb.
Maybe Kabu, you can go to the next slide.
Okay. All right.
Because I got my idol here. My K-pop idol.
Okay. Which one? Is that Donald Trump?
Markley and City. Yes.
Oh, Markley and City.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Amber Heard in the third slide. I'm sorry, Kak. I'm a quiet, low-scored conscientiousness. Yeah, Amber Heard. I think Amber Heard, Kapupu, maybe you can spill the factors in the last slide.
Yep.
In the 2 last slides.
Yep. Sure. This one?
Thank you. Okay. I think Amber Heard is really high in the neuroticism side, because some people even said that she has a narcissistic personality disorder. So I think it's quite high for her to feel like to get into her temper, because she punched her husband.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I think she's a quiet. I think for her to be able to get that capability, I think she also needs like some creativity in her. So I think she also got like a pretty high score in the openness.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I think and I cannot really tell her extraversion, but I think her agreeableness will be really, really low because as we already heard from the news, she's really, antagonistic to her loved ones. So yeah, I think that's her.
Okay. What about
it feels
her
like we're talking
conscientiousness?
I think she's pretty
I can't really
hardworking.
tell.
She's pretty hardworking because she got herself a role in Marvel, so it needs a lot of hard work, I believe.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, Dina, for sharing your thoughts.
Makes me feel.
Yes.
Yeah, it actually makes me feel bad about myself. Actually, make me feel bad about myself because talking trash about others. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Amber Heard.
Amber Heard will be okay, I think.
Just watching on YouTube
Thank
right away.
you.
Actually.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dina. Now, I think it's Safira's turn. So, which celeb do you want to pick? Is that Hotman Paris, Megawati, Maudy Ayunda, or Mbti Tests, Najwa?
I think I'll go with Donald Trump.
Okay, Donald Trump. All right. So, Donald Trump. Now, you can describe their personality based on these 5 factors.
All right. Based on like what I've heard from news media and like his speeches, I would say that for extroversion, he's kind of in the middle maybe because he loves to be active. He loves to be like being out there and like kind of dominate the scene. And but he's not really loving, and he's not really affectionate. Like even toward his wife, he's very. Sometimes he can be like a very cold and ignorant. So probably in the middle score. And for the neuroticism, he's very temperamental.
Yep.
I think from what I see, I think he's like deep down, maybe he's very vulnerable, and he's trying to kind of like make a facade, like hide it, with his temperament, with his emotions, and his defensiveness. So he's got from what I assume, I think he's got high score in neuroticism. For openness, I don't know. Yeah, for openness.
Okay. You're not really sure about.
Maybe he's very imaginative because he can be like he has a very wild imagination sometimes.
Yes.
But I don't think that's a positive trait. I haven't found any positive trait of him actually. Okay.
Totally agree. What about agreeableness?
No, he's really like I think he hates to agree with others. So he's very ruthless and critical and irritable. Yeah, those I think I'm quite sure he's got quite a low score in this factor. And conscientiousness or conscientiousness. I think he's a hardworking person because I mean you cannot be where he is right now if you don't have at least good a good habit of being a hard worker, ambitions, and etc. So yeah, I think for conscientiousness, He's got quite a high score. But to be fair, like Kak Arif said, yeah, he's rich. I mean, like his parents are rich, so he's not starting from the bottom like some other people do. So yeah, so I think that's all for Donald Trump from me.
All right. Thank you so much, Safira. Wow, it seems like you really know Donald Trump. Well, I have a fun fact about Donald Trump. I happened to read an article from the Atlantic about Donald Trump. So across his lifetime, a psychologist has done personality test to Donald Trump as a U.S. president, and the result was quite shocking. I think it's not really far from what you have described, Safira. So he is sky high extroversion combined with off the chart low of agreeableness, and it's the psychology judgment about Donald Trump when she met Donald Trump. And from what she observed, I think everyone will agree that Donald Trump has low conscientiousness. So he will ask another people to control, to handle everything, and she's the one who will give instruction to them. So that's what the psychologist said from the Atlantic. Yeah.
Well,
wow, you did a very great job, Samira.
Can I say
Is
one
that
thing
your
about
role
Donald
model?
Trump?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, sure, Arif.
no. Yeah, Arif, what is it?
I mean, I think
What is it?
I think Donald Trump is kind of like ambitious and also what is it called? I can forget to mention it in English. What is it? I suddenly forget the term. It's a very not ambitious.
Conscientiousness?
No. But
What is it?
I'm sorry, optimistic person.
Optimistic?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Why? Because she always like optimistically said it's gonna be huge. Like everything is gonna be huge. Like what he's doing is gonna be huge, right?
America will
it doesn't
be
matter if it's
great
good or
again.
not, right? He's gonna build the wall around the Mexican border, and it's
Overly
gonna be huge.
optimistic.
Yeah, it's too optimistic.
Overly optimistic.
Hopefully, he's not watching
I
this on
think
YouTube.
hopefully, or we will get banned to go to the US.
No.
Sorry, Donald Trump. Oh, now we
Sorry,
have
Donald.
President Joe Biden. So
Yeah.
no worries, guys. No worries. All right. Thank you, Safira. That's really nice to hear your thoughts and description about Donald Trump. Now we go to Zaki before we go to Arif and Dina. Hi, Zaki. Are you here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Zaki. So I encourage you to pick one celeb that you would like to describe based on the 5 factors.
Okay, I'm kind of not sure about that. The 5 factor that we will talk about because
okay,
value to this quite new, yeah. So
yeah.
I would like to pick Najwa Shihab.
Okay, Najwa Shihab. So take it away. Yes, now you can describe them. Yes, Zaki.
How do I describe?
Yeah, Najwa Shihab. Yes, you can see these 5 factors: extroversion, neuroticism, openness, agreeableness, and conscientiousness. So you are expected to give them high score or low score in these 5 factors. Maybe when you think of Najwa Shihab, I think she is a very affectionate, active, and passionate person. Yes, yeah. Go ahead, Zaki.
Okay. What I thought about what I think about this is she Miss or Mrs. I don't know. Miss Najwa Shihab. Yeah, this is Najwa Shihab is a very affectionate person, very talkative person, very fun-loving, active. I think for that factor, I give her a high score.
Ooh,
For
okay.
neuroticism, yeah. I'm not sure about neuroticism. I think she's kind of in between. Yeah, I think she's in the middle,
Oh,
of
in
between high or
between.
low.
Okay.
For openness,
Mm,
yeah, I think she's very creative, very imaginative. Everything in the high score, yeah, I prefer in the high score. And then what else? The factor
agreeableness.
agreeableness. Soft-hearted. What soft-hearted? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. I think this is soft-hearted.
Soft-hearted.
Soft-hearted. Yeah, trusting also, generous. I give her a high score. And conscientiousness.
Okay.
Yeah, this is also. I give her a high score also in the consciousness factor. I think the factors in this
Okay.
scale for general is quite accurate. I agree with these factors. For the
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Wow.
I give
Thank you so much.
yeah. I give high most of it high score. Yeah, I agree with these factors.
High score for everything. Okay.
Yeah, only
Okay.
the
Thank you
first one
so
I
much,
give.
Zaki.
Okay. You're welcome. Back to you again.
Okay. All right. Does anyone want to give comment on Zaki's opinion about Najwa Shihab? What we all know, I think Najwa is really courageous, and she always brave to voice out her opinion, and then
brave, yeah.
as well as criticism. What about you, Arif? What do you think about Najwa Shihab? Do you agree with Zaki?
Yeah, actually, what I can say about Najwa Shihab, she's really brave, of course, and also she's a smart woman. Actually, she always has like I don't know. I mean, it's kind of confusing for me to put her into this like factors.
Yes.
I'm still reading into this
comments.
the meaning of these factors, but what I can see from Najwa Shihab, she's actually pretty smart and also well organized, I guess, because whenever she's asking or she's questioning something to the like the guests that come to her show, she always has a lot of strong reasons behind that. I mean, you get what I mean? Like she always prepare everything that she wants to ask to her guests. I guess that.
I see. Okay, thank you, Arif, for giving your comment on that. Now it's time for you to pick your salad.
Well, actually, Ilham is raising his hand. Maybe you can ask.
Oh, Ilham is here.
Yeah.
Ka, I'm really sorry. I'm
please.
sorry. I'm really sorry to disturb you. I got a phone call and I got disconnected from my breakout room. Can anyone help me to?
Oh,
sure.
Which breakout room did you join?
It was Kadikis, I guess. Yeah,
Kadiki. Okay.
Oh, Kadiki.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy.
All right. It's our pleasure. Enjoy your discussion. Yes, it's now your turn to pick your salad.
Well, I got to be honest, I'm not really familiar with all the faces in this. I mean, I'm not like.
What about this? I think you're familiar with this.
Dina is Gen Z.
You can choose anyone who is famous.
Okay, well, probably on some occasions, I can like identify some people here, like Will Smith, based on what happened to him during the accident back then, right? When one of stand-up comedians like made fun of his dying wife. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Right.
We do remember that.
He went crazy by punching the comedian, right, back then.
Chris Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it? Rock?
Chris Rock.
Okay. Yeah.
Chris Rock.
And from that occasion, I think I can identify that his what is it? What is it? Neuroticism is kind of high because she can get anxious or temperamental when somebody is talking or making fun of the one that he loves, which is his wife, right? And she went crazy back then, right? In the middle of large audience. It was an Oscar, if I'm not mistaken, right? It was an Oscar, and he just went crazy by punching him in the middle of large audience. I think it shows that his neuroticism is kind of high, I guess. Yeah, but from for the other factors, I mean, I cannot tell because I don't really follow Will Smith, but probably I think I can identify like Taylor Swift for her what is it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I follow music, right? And Taylor Swift is kind of a hardworking person. I can tell that she started she was starting her career from the very beginning, from the low, I guess. And it now look at her right now. She's like on the top, right? And
yes,
shows that I think her conscientiousness it's damn high.
Yes.
I guess.
It's okay. Take your time.
I think.
What about the other factor
of Taylor Swift? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, from Taylor
Openness.
Swift.
Openness. I think
Openness.
Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift has the same openness, right? Which is high, one of them, because both like they present like every genre of the music. So it's not only pop, it's not only rock, but also any other genres as well. It shows that they are very creative musicians, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean,
very creative.
All I can tell about it. I'm not sure about the others like Hotman Paris or Megawati. No idea. No idea.
They're the icon here. Okay.
No, I don't want to get lost.
Thank you, Arif. Wow, you have described some factors from different people. Wow, that's impressive, Arif. You're quite an observer.
The general knowledge. I mean, that's the same thing that public knows about them actually. Probably.
Yes. And what I also admire about is Arif really put attention to people. Arif always shows that he cares, very affectionate and very. Why would I describe about Arif now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not on this. I'm not on this actually. Thank you very much.
You're gonna be on this. You're gonna be side by side with Taylor Swift one day.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Thank you.
So thank you, Arif. Okay, what about Rini behind the Britzone English community? Hi, Rini. How are you doing over there?
Well, hi, Buku, and hi, everyone.
Hi.
I don't think that you were going to ask me. That's why I just keep silent.
I will.
Behind.
Because you're here.
I will.
Yeah.
Because your voice matters, Rini.
Really?
Okay. So would you like to pick your celeb today?
Maybe BTS.
Oh, yes, BTS. Go ahead.
Okay. Maybe I don't know about him so well, but I've been an army since 2013. Before they got famous, I already known them, and
wow,
I think in my humble point of view, I might have a high score on affectionate. It's factor from extroversion. He is really a good support for his team and a good leader as well. He is really and he got maybe around factors a high score on openness as original, creative, and curious. Because as you can see, I think BTS is the one that hike in an art, like they could what do you call it? They could present themselves really well without worry about tradition or labeling. In South Korean, it's like a boomerang. When you got to revert your own version, you have to follow what others love within you, but they could express themselves very well, and people love it when they feel like they're doing their own self and they're very proud of it. So I think they got that. He got that point.
I see.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's
What
just my
about
point of view.
agreeableness? Yeah. What about
Agreeableness?
his agreeableness?
I think it's generous. And about conscientiousness, it's absolutely hardworking.
Oh, yes, yes.
I don't know, is there
Hardworking.
any army in here? But yeah, I could see them very
Army,
well.
please show your face. Army, are you here?
No, I don't think there's
Wow,
any.
What is
you
this?
know a
What is
lot
this?
about our MBTS.
What is his here real name actually? RM.
I forgot. Kim Namjoon. I'm sorry.
Kim.
Oh, Kim
So
Namjoon.
it was abbreviation from for his name. RM is actually his stage name, right?
RM,
Yeah,
Arif.
Rap Monster.
RM is not doesn't stand for rumah makan ya, Arif. Please.
No.
No.
You're gonna be attacked by some.
No, Arif, don't say that.
So it's like her like his what is it?
All right.
Stage
Wow,
name?
Rini.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
stage name ya.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, I think I get a lot of insights from Rini as well to know about our MBTS because he's quite famous. Like his is everywhere, and now I get to hear everything about RM from Rini, from the real army. That's great. Thank you, Rini. Maybe to do we still have time, Arif? Oh, we got Listra in here.
Oh, I think everyone's back.
Oh, we have enough time, I think. The time is up. Yes. Okay, thank you so much for my team who joined the FGD in the main room. And I'll give it back the control to Arif. Welcome, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Putri, for hosting the FGD session on the main room. And it was really fun. And how about everyone? How is it? How's the FGD session, guys?
Quite interesting.
More time. Can I say that out now?
I know you can. I know you're gonna say that
Every time.
Okay.
Every time.
Probably later. We're gonna have one day FGD session. That's for sure. Okay, but how was the discussion? Did you guys have fun? Did you guys get something or? Okay, I wanna hear from Yuga. Hello, Yuga. Hello, Yuga. Can you?
Were you calling for me?
Yes. So how's the discussion in your group?
Great. I mean, we were assisted by Kak Diki.
Diki, okay.
Yes, like we have Kak Wulandari and Kak Ilham, and me as the participants, and both. I mean, the three of us share like the same highest score in openness, and yeah, I think if I am to conclude
okay.
the yes.
Okay, hold on for the result.
It was fun.
Hold on for the result. I mean, for the result from your discussion. I mean, did you find any difficulties in identifying the celebrity personality?
I think because we choose the celeb based on probably like Kak Wulan choose her celeb based on because she is a fan of her, and I did the same as well, and I don't really, so I don't think we find it rather that difficult.
It's quite easy though for you
just
to
general
find to identify them.
observation. Yeah, just general observation.
Okay.
Just give.
All right. Cool. Okay. Thank you, you guys for sharing. Okay. Now I guess we okay. It's time for us to jump to for group representation. Have you guys, the facilitators, choose the members to become the representative? Nah, no worries. Okay. I will go the first group for the first group. I will go with, wait a second. Ezra's group.
Okay, Arif, thank you.
Okay.
So I have a quite interesting discussion in my group, and for the representative, I choose Tito for the representative. Hello, Tito, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Kak Ezra,
Yeah.
for appointing me to be the representative. And hello, everyone. I am Tito. We were assisted by Kak Ezra, and I was in the same room with Sabto and Intan. We were told to choose a celeb and try to determine their characteristic based on the material that was given by Dina just now. And for me, myself, I chose Mark Lee because I'm a K-popper and I am quite familiar a lot with him. So for the Mark Lee, what I see, what they show us from the reality show and stuff that we see on videos, online videos, I saw him that he was a quiet, talented musician and he is pretty creative. He create a lot of songs and yeah, he's a musician. So I guess most musicians have a high score in openness. So I chose that he has quite high score in openness. And for the low score, I guess he has a pretty low score in neuroticism because he is an idol, South Korean idol. So he has a pretty tough time in the training process because he has the trainee process before. So he has a quite strong mentality and he has a high self-love, self-satisfied. So yeah, he is pretty low in neuroticism. And yeah, for other groups, we were talked about Megawati, but it's more of a discussion, so I don't want to bring it here. And and for Intan, he tried. The three of us actually chose musicians. Intan chose Taylor Swift, and Safto also chose Mayudi Ayunda, and the three of them has a high score in openness. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tito, and thank you, Ezra, for assisting the. You guys really had a fun session and having no difficulties in identifying these public figures. Probably some of them is your idol, yeah. So it's gonna be easy for you. Thank you, Ezra, for the team and the team. Now, next we gotta move to DK's group. Hello, DK.
Oh yeah, Kak Arif. We have three member in group, Kak Yuga and Kak Ulan and Kak Ilham. So we discuss and pick the salad and we analyze personality based on what we know, and also we discuss about personality, and maybe from our group there is Kak Ulan who want to share and she want to share his celeb and if I'm not mistaken she picked Maudi Ayunda. And would you want to share, Kak Ulan, your analysis in Maudi Ayunda?
Yeah, I want to try it. Okay, in our group, we discuss about the celeb that we know and we choose the test. From me, I choose Maudi Ayunda because I'm quite a big fan of her, and I know a little bit of her personality based on what she shared on her Instagram. And Kak Ilham choose Donald Trump, and Kak Yuga choose Taylor Swift. Well, in my opinion, I think Maudi Ayunda is the openness is quite high. I think he is creative, imaginative, and also he's so talented because we can see that from her share in her Instagram. But I think it's quite challenging to know what personality in the celebrities because we don't know exactly what they are in their real life. I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Wulan and Vicky for the discussion. I totally agree with
Thank
you, Wulan.
you, Kak
We
Ulan,
never
Kak
know.
Arif.
Yeah, thank you. We never know what they are in real life, right? But we can only on the screen, you know. Thank you. Now jump to the next group. We got Yasrin. Hello, Yasrin.
Yeah. Hello. Can
Okay,
you
thank
see?
you.
Can you hear my voice? I have a
Yeah.
bad connection.
No, it's clear. It's
Yeah,
clear.
we can hear you clearly.
Okay. Okay. So that was a really great discussion. I got Kali Listra and Kanazla, and Kanazla will be our representative. So Kanazla, go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Kak Yasrin. From our break room discussions, we have Listra, me, and Kak Yasrin. Uh, I and Listra have a tendency on openness personality, and from some suitability. Lisra preferred to Najwa Shihab because of her intelligence and critical personality. But if she could choose other people, she likely suitable to Mother Teresa or Lady Diana. And me, I do prefer to Taylor Swift because she compiled three of the same personality with me, like openness, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Because openness for her creativity, agreeableness, the way she care on a friend, like Selena Gomez, and neuroticism, she can change her negative emotions into something creative, like song lyrics, as we know. And we both, I and Listra, have no specific idol, and Miss Yasser do the same. We are only inspired by well-known people, like Listra inspired by Mother Teresa. I inspired by Ibu Sri Mulyani, and Kak Yasrin inspired by Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's all our discussion result. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Amazing. Thank you very much for sharing. Nazla, and also Yasrin, thank you for hosting the FGD.
Okay.
Now we move to Dian's group. Are you ready?
Hi, yes. So in my group, we got all teachers. So it was like a teachers meeting. We got Yin, Fazri, and also Kasara. Kasara is back. So I'm going to choose Fazri to talk about what we have discussed in the FGD sessions. Please.
It's really challenging. We take 3 persons in our discussion. For me, I really don't know celebrity in that presentation or that picture. So I choose Najwa Shihab because she always popped popping out in my Instagram, but it's really difficult to describe Najwa Shihab or approximate like score openness, agreeableness, and others. So yeah, it's real difficult because we don't know we don't know they in their real life. So it's really difficult for us. And Kak Sarah, I think, sorry if I forgot, is it Anna Marie?
Anne Marie. Yeah.
Anne Marie, yeah. And Kak Iyin described Billie Eilish. Even she described Billie Eilish by her song, by her lyric of this her song. So I think any of us don't know about their real character or their real personality in their real life. I think it's all.
That's all, Fazri?
Yeah, that's all.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, it's kind of hard to identify them like in real life. It's like what Ulan said, right? Thank you, Fazri and Dian, for hosting the FGD. Now, last but not least, we got Pupu.
All right, thank you, Arif. Hi. So I will choose Safira to represent our team. Hello, Safira.
I think
She's still
out.
here.
She's
She's out. Okay. We have Zaki here. Hello, Zaki. Could you please represent our team?
Okay, I'm it's kind of shock face. Okay. Okay, thank you for the time and the chance. Thank you. Hello. Can anyone hear me clearly? Hello.
Yes, Zaki.
Okay. I think there's connectivity trouble with Kak Pupu, yeah.
No, you can continue, Mr. Zaki.
Okay,
Good.
okay, welcome. Well, okay. Probably I'm just gonna tell about the what is it called? The person that I pick. I think this is Najwa Shihab because I admire her so much because she's clever. She's got all the positivities for being a person, and the factors that in that scale, most of them I agree with it. But there's one factors about the second one. I think I forgot what is it. I'm kind of just between. I'm not just low. I'm not just high. I'm kind of between in the middle. So mostly for that factor scale, I'm kind of agree with that, and it was being a fun session with Kak Pupu and everyone else. So thanks for. I think that's all. Back to you again, Mr. Arif. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Zaki, for the for sharing. And Pupu, you here? Okay, I think she's having a trouble connection. Yeah, actually, we had a great discussion in the main room as well. And also we got Safira who bravely identified the myth and the legend Donald Trump. Very brave. It's kind of it's kind of cool though, actually. Well, actually, I think all the group have already presented their representative. Now, probably Dina, you got a closing statement, or you probably want to open the Q&A session. Might be for two people.
Yeah, sure, Kak.
Yeah,
let's go to the Q&A.
Okay, so if you guys have any question, two of you, you can raise your hand and ask Dina, whatever. We got Mr. Zaki first. Okay, you can go ahead, Mr. Zaki.
Okay, thank you. I just want to confirm whether there will be an offline class. I think when will it be an offline?
Excuse me.
I think there's a plan that there gonna be offline class again. I mean, we can meet in person again.
Offline class. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can actually stay tuned on our Instagram. We can give you further information about that.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, from
okay,
now on. Yeah.
okay. Thank you for
You
the
got any
info.
question related to the material to Dina? Mr. Zaki, you have any question for Dina?
Yeah, I think it's quite good presentation. I like it a lot. Probably there will be more other team. They kind of interesting in psychology too, though I'm not majoring in psychology. Kind of interesting in studying human behavior. Yeah, is it is it is it is it isn't it? Psychology is about studying human behavior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And
Very interesting.
enjoyable, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think I
Okay.
hope there will be more material, more team in the future.
Sure.
Expecting for that. Thank you. Back to you
Thank you,
again.
Thank you, Kazaki.
Thank you, guys. Zaki. Okay, no, maybe anyone else want to ask something to Dina? Okay, we got Wulan. Please, Wulan.
Halo Kak Dina.
Halo Kak Wulan.
I just want to know how to make your weaknesses become your strength.
Okay. This is actually kind of hard. How to? I think I can only answer this with my capability as a student.
Okay, Kak.
Yeah, I think from my experience, I guess you just need to face it first. From all of the labels that you got from all the tests that you've done, that's just the label, that's just the name. It's just the means of naming yourself now. Doesn't really do anything. And I think the way to, make them into our strength is just to face it and have that. For me, I really need that drive to, be better. I really need that drive to, fight laziness, fight this disorganized part of myself. Yeah, I think you just the first step after you get that label is just to know your drive. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kak.
Welcome.
Thank you, Dina. And thank you, Wulan, for the question. Hope that answers your question. Yeah. I think since our time is running out, I think that's pretty much it, guys, for today. Dina, you have any closing statement before we close the session?
Okay, I think I just want to thank you guys to having fun with me. I hope it was entertaining because it should it what I meant to for this to be entertaining. And please don't conclude someone with a certain label. I think I forgot to emphasize that point. And yeah, and the game was just supposed to be fun, to spill some tea. It's not supposed to be some it doesn't mean for you to label this celebrity with a certain label, because we don't really know them in our life. We just know them from from their popularity, from what they show in the screen. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys having fun in the rest of the weekend.
We are having fun, and the class is awesome and also beneficial and fun, of course. Thank you, Dina, for spending your time with us here in this class. And you guys, thank you very much for coming, and hopefully to see you guys in the next classes of Britzon. Have a great weekend, and bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Thank you,
for coming.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you,
Enjoy your
everyone.
weekend, guys. Bye bye.
Nice
weekend.
See you next time.
Discussion.
See you next week.
Hey, get well
Bye.
soon.
Yeah, thank you, Kak Arif.
Sure.
Thank you, Kak Ilham.
Get well soon, Ilham.
Thank you, Pak Zaki.
And YouTube, thank you. Can you please turn off the YouTube ini?
Bye, YouTube.
Thank you, Mr. Zaki. Stay
Thank you,
tuned on our
everyone.
Instagram.
Okay.